Welcome to a Diary of a 21st Century Princess production. Adventures on Earth, Episode 2. Expansive this universe is. And for you to be here right now, I'm grateful. Thank you. So here we start off the video, just like how I start off my days, with a jam-packed smoothie. In the last video, I showed you this smoothie, and I wasn't joking. We eat that every day. Here, I'm also eating toast, peanut butter, and huckleberry jam. Super delicious. One of my favorites. Now this smoothie, you might have to stay a while to hear the recipe. But that day I went blueberry picking, and it was just so beautiful. I love harvesting fruit and vegetables from the earth. It reminds me that I am of the earth because I'm going to eat these foods.
Blueberries right now.
And to see the individual fruit growing from the plant. It literally took those resources, nutrients, light, and time to be created for our consumption. Are you kidding me? Like, me consuming that blueberry is only going to feed me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm saying that blueberry grew exactly for your consumption, because no one's going to eat that exact same blueberry ever again. You are. Anyways, then later on, played some tennis. Thought I was going to be playing more tennis when I was in Canada, but this was the only time. And then we went out on the town just for a walk into the thrift store, my favorite space for my fashion finds. I receive abundant miracles constantly. I am the frequency of love. I am love. I attract love. Opportunities present themselves to me constantly. I attract loving abundance. My life is a fairy tale. My life is full of magical surprises. So on this day, we went to a lake called Christina Lake, named from Christina, who lost her life in like the 1800s, crossing the lake during the wintertime. Anyways, here I put on some sunscreen, and I was so tired this day. So mainly I took a nap on the beach, I think for like 2 hours. And then the sun came out, so I went swimming. And this lake is so clear. There are also petroglyphs, ancient artworks from ancient humans that were present on the cliff. And so I swam there. It was a little scary because when I looked down, the water was not ending. Like, it was so deep, and I was on the side of the mountain to go and look at the petroglyphs. And I got a little freaked out. But I just held on to the rock, or I would swim. And when I'd swim on my back, or I'd just, swim and float and trust my breath. And then it was not as scary. Still scary though, but not as scary. I felt that I could swim. And here we're having some snacks. You gotta have the chips, the delicious juice. Okay, this drink is so good. So good. And it's literally just guava juice and sparkling water. It is so good, okay? Not sponsored. But so delicious. And I just enjoyed my day. So this is the next day, and I was trying to say something, but the audio's not working. But I went river rafting, like tubing down the river. And we ended up at Crescent Beach from our river rafting time. And this day I saw like 2 bald eagles. Okay. What? Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Just moseying down the river. It took about 2.5 hours to get down the river. And literally just in the flow. In the flow, letting go. When you let go, you go in the flow. What do you see when you release what you think you see? What the heck? Anyways. Seriously though, what do you see? I see lots of movement and circles, and I see like skin, or I'm not sure. Release what you think you see, and then tell me what you see. But we moseyed down the river. Then, of course, we had to set up camp at Crescent Beach and enjoy the beach a little further. When I tell you this beach is so gorgeous, it is just so gorgeous. The water is so cold, but so refreshing, and it comes from the glacier. Crisp, clear water. This year, beginning in January, ever since a really traumatic experience, I've been blessed with clarity and clear vision. It has taken time to acclimate and get used to, but now I use my gift every day. The clear vision has helped me see what is important to me, who is important to me, and how to prioritize my energy. Every day is a practice. So after the river, we went to the store. And this store was really cool. It's a small health food store, but you can see the market that they are serving. Hippies. Or I just vibe with the store, Like, I really appreciate this store. Love Ritter Sport and all of the flavors. The store is really cool. So I got some moon cheese. Crunchy and delicious. And I have to check out the bevs. I love checking out beverages. So I checked out this nitro cold brew. It was not the best, but I loved the cheese. And I ended that day with a tea party at the park. We actually had early supper, and it was delicious.
Oh yes. Cheers. Cheers.
Yeah. I guess not drinking tea, but drinking coffee.
What a lovely tea party.
And afterwards, I walked around the park. This is the community park. Gorgeous. Look at the beautiful wildflowers. And those bodies of water in the background are actually swimming pools, natural swimming pools. I haven't seen a park this cool and with a bunch of nature, like just nature-inspired, nature-enhanced, trying to connect the community to nature in natural ways. What? Look at that. Are you kidding me? That's a swimming pool. What? And in the back, that's the river. This is the city of Castlegar. And this park was also near an old historic home. And so we walked there. This was Zuckerberg Island. on my walk to Zuckerberg Island. And I believe he was a professor from Russia and moved to Castlegar to help teach the community Russian, the language. Very fascinating, and I will share more information in the description. I just find feathers everywhere. And here we are with water again, the constant movement in every direction. Walking and trusting. I love drinking matcha and my toast. So here I'm drinking matcha latte with soy milk and delicious toast with peanut butter, jam, and hemp seeds. Here, Nick, my stepdad, is having his daily food, smoothies and pills. This is his pills. These are like different supplements and vitamins. So like, for example, one of them is NAD, which is nicotinamide dinucleotide. What? Anywho, it's supposed to help with ATP processor, whatever. Anywho, now we are at another creek. I noticed a theme with my footage is flowing water, and the flow. We can learn so much from the river. Here's that delicious drink again. So good. Whatever happens, happens. I am open to new opportunities and possibilities. I am open to my creativity. So this is the next day. And once again, what am I eating? Giant blueberries. These are not the blueberries I picked. These are giant ones that are imitating grapes. But when can you really go wrong with toast? Bread. What sustenance for this human existence? Then the blueberry bursts into my mouth after all of the resources and time and energy and who knows what else for it to get to my plate right there. So this day we did some hiking and it was kind of intense. This was actually a pretty intense hike. And it was like a bunch of bear poop. I just saw a bunch of bear poop. So I was kind of on edge, but I was trusting. And I had my bear spray. But that is the town of Castlegar, where I have been staying. And Nick wanted to show me a cave that he used to go and check out when he was a teenager. So he told me he used to hike this mountain to go check out this cave and discover this cave. But as we were hiking down, we found this abandoned rope and gear and equipment, and then also a like long rope that was attached to the rock. That cliffhanger, I'll see you in the next diary entry.